Do you know what the biggest bottleneck is in list building today? It is not traffic. It is the blank page struggle. You know you need a free guide to capture emails, but turning that simple idea into a written ebook, a beautiful PDF, and a working opt-in form takes days of stressful work. What if you could do all of that in just a few minutes? Welcome back to App Verdict. Today we are looking at Lead Magnet Forge. Here is my honest first impression. Lead Magnet Forge is not just another basic AI text generator. It is a complete lead magnet production line. It writes the content, designs the PDF, gives you the opt-in form, and even handles the email delivery from one single dashboard. If you want to grow an email list without duct taping 5 different software tools together, this is an absolute must-have. Before we dive into the dashboard, make sure you check the first link in the description to grab my exclusive App Verdict bonus bundle, which is packed with premium list building tools you do not want to miss. So, what exactly is Lead Magnet Forge and who is it for? This is a cloud-based application that turns a single idea into a fully published lead-generating asset. It's built specifically for new affiliate marketers, coaches, and creators who have no email list and no tech budget. The biggest objection this solves is the technical nightmare of list building. Instead of paying separately for an AI writer, a design tool, a form builder, and an email delivery service, you get one guided workflow that does absolutely everything for you. Let us jump into the dashboard and see exactly how it works.
In this short demonstration, I'm going to show you how Lead Magnet Forge turns a simple idea into a complete published lead magnet. We'll create the ebook, review and edit the AI-generated content, choose a coordinated design, publish the PDF, customize the opt-in form, and capture a real test lead. Everything you're about to see happens inside one connected workspace. This is the Lead Magnet Forge dashboard. From here, you can see how many ebooks you have created, how many are published or still in draft, how many leads have been captured, and whether your lead magnet deliveries have been completed. Your recently created ebooks appear in the same workspace, so you don't have to search through folders, design projects, form builders, and disconnected spreadsheets. Let's create a new ebook. Lead Magnet Forge starts with a focused brief rather than an empty document. First, I'll describe the result I want the guide to help readers achieve. In this example, we're creating a practical guide that teaches coaches and consultants how to build their first high-converting lead magnet. Next, I'll define the intended audience. This gives the writing system important context about the reader's situation, goals, and likely frustrations. Finally, I can choose a writing tone. Friendly works well for approachable educational content. Expert provides a more confident, structured style. Casual creates a relaxed and conversational reading experience. For this demonstration, I'll select Expert and generate the ebook. Lead Magnet Forge now creates a structured 5-chapter draft around the same audience and promise. It isn't simply generating 5 unrelated articles. The chapters are designed to move the reader from understanding the problem to taking a clear next step. Generation time may vary depending on the selected AI model and current provider traffic, so I'll speed up this short section. The generated ebook is now available in the editor. On the left, we have the complete chapter structure. I can open any chapter and review its title, purpose, and content. Most importantly, the draft remains editable. I can change a headline, add a personal example, remove something that doesn't fit my positioning, or rewrite the call to action. For example, I'll make this chapter title more specific and add a short note that reflects my own experience. AI gives us a useful starting point, but Lead Magnet Forge keeps the user in control of the final publication. Once the content is ready, we can move to design. Lead Magnet Forge includes coordinated design systems rather than applying a decorative cover to plain interior pages. Each design controls the cover, table of contents, chapter openings, content pages, callouts, worksheets, and final call to action. I can preview different templates and select the direction that fits this topic and audience. Depending on the available design controls, I can also adjust the color palette, typography, and layout density. I'll select this design and save it to the ebook. Here is the live PDF preview using the actual content we just created. Notice that the title, chapters, examples, and action steps belong to this ebook. They are not fixed template text. I can review the cover and inside pages before publishing. When everything looks right, I'll publish the ebook. Publishing changes the ebook from a working draft into a lead magnet that can be downloaded and connected to an opt-in form. The PDF remains available from My eBooks, and I can return later to update the content or design when needed. Every published ebook includes a matching lead capture form. Inside Embed and Delivery, I can customize the form headline, button text, success message, and color theme. The preview updates immediately, allowing me to see what visitors will experience before placing the form on a website. Lead Magnet Forge then generates a ready-to-paste iframe. I can copy this code and add it to a website, landing page, blog post, or any platform that supports HTML embeds. The front end also includes a monthly fallback delivery allowance, allowing new users to begin capturing leads without first building a separate email delivery system. I've placed the embed code on this test page. The form is responsive, so it can adapt to the available content width on desktop and mobile devices. Before sending traffic, I recommend submitting a real test email. I'll enter an email address and request the guide. The visitor sees the custom success message, while Lead Magnet Forge records the submission against the correct ebook. Back inside the Leads dashboard, the new contact is already connected to the lead magnet they requested. I can see the contact, lead magnet, delivery method, delivery status, and capture time. Search and filters make it easier to manage leads from different ebooks without maintaining a separate spreadsheet. Delivery statuses also make problems visible. If a delivery fails, the dashboard provides a clearer indication of what happened instead of silently losing the lead. My eBooks acts as the central publication library. I can distinguish between drafts and published ebooks, see the number of leads associated with each publication, and reopen an ebook whenever I need to make changes. A published ebook is not locked permanently. I can update its content, revise the design, retrieve the embed code again, or download the latest PDF without rebuilding the entire campaign from scratch. In just a few minutes, we moved through the complete lead magnet workflow. We defined the audience and outcome, generated a structured 5-chapter ebook, edited the content, selected a coordinated design, reviewed the real PDF, published the ebook, customized an opt-in form, and captured a test lead. The front end includes the core creation workspace, 5 ebook generations per month, published PDF delivery, embed forms, the leads dashboard, and up to 100 fallback deliveries per month. Optional upgrades are available for users who need direct ESP routing, additional template systems, follow-up email sequences, or agency client management, but they are not required to begin creating and publishing lead magnets. If you have been delaying your lead magnet because writing, design, publishing, forms, and delivery felt like 5 separate projects, Lead Magnet Forge gives you a more connected way to finish the job. Click the button below to get access, create your first ebook, and turn your next useful idea into a lead-generating asset. I'll see you inside Lead Magnet Forge.
On your screen right now, you can see the main Lead Magnet Forge workspace. The entire process takes just 4 steps. Step 1 is the guided brief. You just type in what your guide should help people do, who it's for, and choose a writing tone like friendly or expert. Step 2 is where the magic happens. The AI generates a structured 5-chapter outline and writes the entire ebook for you. The best part is that you stay in full control. The built-in editor lets you tweak chapter titles, rewrite paragraphs, and add your own affiliate links before saving. Step 3 handles the presentation. You just select from their coordinated templates, choose your fonts, and click Save to instantly publish a high-quality PDF. Finally, in Step 4, you customize your opt-in form, copy the embed code, and paste it anywhere you want. The system even includes 100 fallback email deliveries every single month, so your subscribers automatically get their PDF download instantly. It's literally an end-to-end campaign built in under 10 minutes.
What if the useful idea already sitting in your notes could become a polished, downloadable lead magnet with its own opt-in form, delivery link, and lead dashboard without spending the next week wrestling with a blank document? Not another generic wall of AI text, not a cover attached to 10 pages that look unfinished, and not a PDF sitting in a folder while you still try to connect a form, an email, and a download link. I mean a real audience asset, focused on one problem, organized into a useful 5-chapter guide, styled like something worth saving, published as a PDF, and connected to the form that collects the lead. If you are a coach, consultant, creator, course seller, service provider, or small business owner, you probably do not need more ideas. You need a calmer way to turn the right idea into something people can actually request and receive. That is exactly what you are about to see. Here is what usually happens. You decide to create a guide for your audience. The topic is useful. The intention is right. But the moment you start, one simple project turns into 7 separate jobs. First, you have to sharpen the promise, then outline the chapters, then write the content, then edit it so it sounds like you, then design the cover and inside pages, then export and host the PDF, then build a form, then connect delivery, then keep track of who requested which resource. Each step looks small. Together, they create enough friction to delay the campaign for days or weeks. Maybe you ask a general AI tool to write the ebook. It gives you text, but the text is not connected to a publication, a form, or a lead record. Maybe you move everything into a design tool. Now every edit creates another export, another file name, and another chance to send the wrong version. So the problem is not that you cannot create value. The problem is that the value gets buried under production work. Every unfinished lead magnet creates a quiet gap in your marketing. A visitor reads your post, watches your video, or lands on your profile. They are interested, but they are not ready to buy. Without a focused next step, that attention disappears. A useful lead magnet gives the right person a reason to raise a hand. It lets you solve one small problem now, demonstrate how you think, and begin a permission-based relationship you can continue through email. But none of that happens while the guide is still an outline, while the form is still disconnected, or while you are afraid the download link may be broken. The goal is not to publish more pages. The goal is to remove the friction between an idea and a working audience asset. The answer is not one more writing tool. It is a connected production line where the brief, content, design, PDF, form, delivery, and lead records belong to the same ebook from the beginning. When those stages share the same source of truth, you stop copying content between unrelated tools. You can return to the ebook, edit a chapter, save the design, republish the PDF, adjust the form, and retrieve the current embed code without rebuilding the campaign from zero. That connection is the difference between generating content and launching a usable lead magnet system. Introducing Lead Magnet Forge, a cloud-based application designed to help you build, publish, deliver, and manage practical lead magnets from one clean workspace. Hi, I am Tony Dong, creator of Lead Magnet Forge. I built this application around a simple belief. People with useful expertise should not have to become prompt engineers, document designers, developers, and email technicians just to offer a valuable free guide. You should be able to give the system clear direction, review what it creates, make it yours, and publish when you are ready. Lead Magnet Forge does not replace your judgment. It removes the repetitive production work around it. Step 1. Define the job. Tell Lead Magnet Forge what the guide should help people do, who it is for, and whether the writing should feel friendly, expert, or casual. That short brief gives the writing pipeline boundaries. Instead of asking for a broad ebook about marketing, you might ask for a practical guide that helps independent coaches choose a lead magnet idea they can launch this week. Step 2. Generate a structured 5-chapter starting point. Lead Magnet Forge builds the outline and develops the chapters around the same promise and reader. Then you stay in control. Change a chapter title. Add a personal example. Remove a claim you do not want to make. Clarify the next step. The draft is there to accelerate your thinking, not to publish itself without review. Step 3. Select a coordinated design direction. Preview the publication, adjust the available palette, typography, and layout controls, then publish and download the PDF. The goal is not just a dramatic cover. The inside pages, chapter openings, callouts, and reading experience are part of the same publication. Step 4. Customize the matching opt-in form. Edit the headline, button text, success message, and color. Copy the ready-to-paste iframe and add it to a page that accepts HTML embeds. When a visitor submits the form, the lead stays connected to the correct ebook. The front end includes up to 100 fallback PDF deliveries per month, so you can begin without building a separate delivery stack on day 1. Inside the core Lead Magnet Forge front end, you are not buying a single prompt or a stack of static templates. You are getting the connected workflow. You get the guided ebook brief, so every project begins with a defined audience, problem, promise, and tone. You get AI-assisted 5-chapter creation, so you can move from an empty page to a structured draft while keeping editorial control. You get the full chapter editor, so the content can become yours before or after publishing. You get the PDF design and publishing workflow, so the content moves into a coordinated downloadable asset instead of remaining loose text. You get a customizable opt-in form and current embed code for every published ebook, so the capture experience stays attached to the right resource. You get My eBooks and the Leads dashboard, where real form views, submissions, opt-in rates, delivery status, and ebook ownership are organized around the actual records in your workspace. And you can return later to edit, redesign, republish, or retrieve the campaign assets without starting again. Front-end access lets you create up to 5 ebooks each month and includes up to 100 fallback deliveries per month. That is enough to build and test a focused lead magnet workflow before deciding whether any optional upgrade fits your volume or business model. Optional upgrades are separate. You do not need them to use the core ebook creation, publishing, embed form, and lead management workflow described here. Lead Magnet Forge is built for the coach who keeps explaining the same framework on calls and wants to package it into a useful guide. It is for the consultant who needs a credible pre-call resource, the creator who wants a stronger reason to join the newsletter, the course seller who wants to solve the first part of a larger problem, and the service business that wants something more valuable than a generic contact form. It is also for people who understand that AI output must be reviewed. Your expertise, examples, standards, and audience insight are what make the asset worth reading. This is not a traffic generator, an income guarantee, or a substitute for promotion. It will not choose your market for you or make weak positioning magically convert. It gives you the production and capture system so you can build and improve the asset with far less friction. To help you move from software access to a live campaign, you also receive 5 practical implementation bonuses. Bonus 1 is 50 lead magnet idea prompts valued at $37 to help you escape topic paralysis with focused starting points for coaches, creators, consultants, course sellers, and service businesses. Bonus 2 is the Quick Start Brief Workbook valued at $27 to clarify the audience, urgent problem, promise, tone, examples, and next offer before you generate. Bonus 3 is the Embed Installation Checklist, valued at $27, so you can install the form, test the mobile layout, submit a real test lead, and confirm delivery. Bonus 4 is the 30-day Lead Magnet Promotion Planner, valued at $47, with a simple 4-week plan for promoting the same resource through posts, emails, profiles, partnerships, and traffic you already have. And bonus 5 is the Conversion Optimization Scorecard, valued at $37, so you can review the promise, cover, form copy, traffic match, delivery, and next step instead of guessing what to improve. Together, those implementation resources carry a practical stated value of $175, and they are included with your front-end purchase today. That is exactly why the workflow begins with a guided brief and gives you a structured starting point. You still review the content, but you do not have to solve the outline, blank page, and publication structure alone. Yes, the chapter content and titles remain editable. You can revise the draft before publishing and return to the ebook later when the message changes. Lead Magnet Forge creates a responsive iframe for platforms that accept HTML embeds, including many WordPress setups, page builders, and funnel tools. Your own platform settings and security rules may affect how third-party embeds are accepted, so always run a test submission. No software can responsibly promise that. You choose the offer, audience, message, and promotion. Lead Magnet Forge helps you create the asset, publish it, capture submissions, deliver the PDF, and see what happened. No, the front end includes the core workflow described in this video, up to 5 ebook creations per month and up to 100 fallback deliveries per month. Optional upgrades add capabilities for customers who need more volume, templates, email sequences, ESP routing, or client delivery. I want you to judge Lead Magnet Forge by the workflow you have just seen. Your purchase is covered by the 30-day satisfaction promise presented with this offer. Log in, create an ebook, review the editor, publish the PDF, and test the form. If the product does not fit the Lead Magnet workflow described on this page, contact support within the stated period and follow the refund instructions connected to your JVZoo purchase. The final eligibility and transaction terms shown at checkout control the purchase. Keep your receipt so the correct transaction and product access can be identified. Here is the complete front-end package. The Lead Magnet Forge core platform. Stated value, $97. The AI-assisted 5-chapter ebook builder. Stated value, $67. The PDF design and publishing system. Stated value, $47. The embed form and lead capture builder. Stated value, $47. The lead dashboard and ebook analytics workflow. Stated value, $37. Plus all 5 implementation bonuses with a combined stated value of $175. That is more than $470 in stated component value. But you are not paying $470. Your regular front-end price is just $37 as a one-time purchase There is no required monthly subscription for the front end. You can create up to 5 ebooks each month and use up to 100 fallback deliveries each month under the current front-end terms. Optional upgrades and any recurring services are presented separately before purchase. Right now, You can keep the idea in your notes and hope you find a free weekend to connect all the pieces. Or you can open Lead Magnet Forge, define one useful outcome, and begin building the asset that gives the right visitor a reason to become a subscriber. Imagine logging in, choosing the topic you have postponed, reviewing the first structured draft, selecting the design, publishing the PDF, and copying the form into your page. With the content, delivery, and lead record all connected to the same ebook. You still bring the expertise, you still make the final decisions, but you no longer have to carry every repetitive production task alone. Click the button below now to get Lead Magnet Forge for the current price shown on this page. Your verified JVZoo purchase will create your access, and your account instructions will be sent to the email you use at checkout. Build one useful asset, put it in front of the right people, learn from the real submissions, then improve it from the same workspace. Get Lead Magnet Forge today. I am Tony Dong, and I will see you on the inside.
Now, the front end of Lead Magnet Forge is $37 one time, which gives you 5 complete ebook campaigns per month. But there are a few optional upgrades you should know about. OTO1 is the unlimited and auto ESP upgrade for $37 today, then $37 a month. This removes the 5 ebook limit and lets you connect directly to email providers like MailChimp and Aweber. OTO2 is the done-for-you template systems for $37 one time, giving you 18 premium niche-aware design templates to make your guides look highly professional. OTO3 is email sequences for $47 one time. This creates an automatic 5 to 7 day email follow-up campaign linked directly to the lead magnet you just made. And finally, OTO4 is the agency license for $197. This allows you to create separate client workspaces and portals to sell lead magnet creation as a high-ticket service. If you decide to pick up Lead Magnet Forge today, I've put together an exclusive AppVerdicts bonus stack designed to skyrocket your lead generation. You won't find this anywhere else. Just click the first link in the description to get all of these for free. Bonus 1 is PowerList Pro, a premium tool to build pop-up forms and capture exit traffic that your standard forms might miss. Bonus 2 is FB Viral Turbo Machine. This forces visitors to share your Lead Magnet Forge PDFs on social media before they can unlock them, giving you free viral traffic. Bonus 3 is Leadbook Generator, which connects Facebook lead ads straight into your funnels. Bonus 4 is WP Email Timer Plus, allowing you to add countdown timers inside your follow-up emails to drive fast affiliate sales. Bonus 5 is Email List Secrets Video Tutorial, a complete masterclass on how to turn your new leads into cold hard cash. Bonus 6 is WP Video Attention, which keeps visitors engaged with sticky video widgets on your pages. Bonus 7 is Article Analyzer to help you optimize content and rank higher on Google for free organic traffic. Bonus 8 is Slide-Up Bar plugin for high-converting, non-intrusive lead capture notifications. Bonus 9 is Clickable Images Bot and Tracker to easily drive and track social media clicks. And Bonus 10 is Backlinks Warrior software, which hunts down high-quality backlinks to boost the search ranking of your new opt-in pages. Lead Magnet Forge is easily one of the most practical list-building tools I have seen this year. It completely eliminates the tech headaches that hold most beginners back. But you need to act fast. The $37 launch pricing and my exclusive 10-part AppVerdict bonus stack are only available during this short launch window. The bonuses are strictly limited, so don't wait around. Click the first link in the description right now to lock in your copy of Lead Magnet Forge and secure all 10 exclusive bonuses. Your bonuses will be waiting for you automatically inside your JVZoo receipt area. Thank you for watching this AppVerdicts review. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, leave a comment if you have any questions, and subscribe to the channel for more honest reviews and affiliate marketing strategies. See you in the next one.